On Monday morning, I come out of my room into the middle of a conversation. Have to help me. You could have let me carry the bucket myself. I probably wouldn't have spilled it. You shouldn't have filled it so full. Hey, it's cool. His shoes look better that way anyway. Oh, is that what happened to grabbing her shoes? I should have guessed. Poor Grabby. Yeah, but how am I gonna earn the merits back? I asked you if you wanted to help with the gardening. Isn't there something easier? How can gardening be hard? We only had to dig holes in the mud. Something not dirty? How is mud dirtier than Jersey dung? Something else! Try the library? Possum sometimes pins up requests in the back. The back of what? The back of the library, like I just said. Right. Aw, poor Luke. I leave them to sort out their plans while I try to decide on my schedule for the week. I am stressed out. So, blues and sleep. Okay, so 25 is the max. Good to know. Nice, nice. As I head back to my room, I hear someone coughing. I don't think anything of it until the cough repeats. Louder and obviously fake. I look up to see Luke leaning against the wall, his eyes twitching nervously back and forth. You okay? He gulps. Franco? Yes? Can you tell me how to find the library? He doesn't know where it is. I guess, but why didn't you ask Donald? I don't want him to think I'm stupid. He always gets things faster than I do. Sometimes I don't even know what he's talking about. So I have to fake it. Aw, I feel that. Sometimes I don't know what he's talking about either. I don't get his references because I'm not from here. So I just ask. I don't think he'd be mean about it. I hate being the dumb twin. It's not dumb to not know things if nobody told them to you in the first place. So, can you tell me how to find the library? Come on, I'll show you. Aw, what a good friend. I lead Luke into the library. Here you go. Books, magazines, and the librarian, Miss Darden. Hi? Haven't you been here before, child? That'd be the twin. No. I see. That must have been your brother. Yeah. He heads up into the back and promptly swings his arm into the magazine rack, knocking several issues onto the floor. This is a big mood for me right now. Sorry. Lord have mercy. He scrambles around to pick up everything he dropped. I don't really need anything here. I should probably go back to my room. As I'm thinking that, I notice Ellen sitting at a table with a stack of books scowling down at one that she has open. Is she doing a research project? I haven't had any assigned in my classes. Is there extra tuition somewhere that I don't know about? That's okay. We'll leave Ellen alone. It looks like she's busy, and it's none of my business. We'll talk to her one day. Did someone not inform me about extra tuition? What? How rude. Only I can succeed in this school. I'm schemy. 3 magic! Yeah! Grabby, are you proud of me? I'm doing so good in blue magic. Professor Grabner walks to the front of the class, looking over his notes. You have, by this point, some experience with the casting of spells. You should also be aware that any spell which you can cast could be cast upon you as well. What can you do to prevent the casting of a spell?
With blue magic, you can interfere with a spell in the very moment that it is being cast, disrupting its magical signature. The spell is then broken, and its effect is lost. The caster expends mana, but has nothing to show for it. In a magical duel, any caster who runs out of mana is already defeated. Causing your opponent to waste power is a viable strategy. However, disruption is only of use if you can correctly predict that an opponent's spell is both imminent and dangerous. If you attempt to disrupt a target who is not casting a spell, or only one which is small and harmless, it is you who will waste mana. Know your enemy. 13, eh? Well, I guess it's helping me with casting these spells. Interrupts the casting of a spell, causing it to fizzle. I think you gotta be quick with those ones.
In the middle of the night, I wake up with the need to visit the toilet.
I like that description. I have the need to visit the toilet.
This won't take long. I pull on my robes and my socks. The floors can be cold even during the day. I step out into the hall. And then I hear something odd. Footsteps running. Why would someone be running in the halls at this hour of night? Are they coming this way? I peer out into the darkness as the footsteps grow closer, unsure what to do. There's a flicker of movement at the far end of the corridor. And then the footsteps are past, gone, receding. Whoever it was just ran past Wolf Hall completely. Are they being chased? I can't hear anything else, but depending on what it is, I might not. It doesn't really have anything to do with me.
I don't remember this from the last game. But maybe it didn't happen because we were in Horse Hall. Let's follow.
I'll have to be quick. I sprint down the hall in the direction that I heard the runner going. Whoever or whatever that was, he's already got a head start, so I may be too late. Out of nowhere, some force shoves me backwards. My sock feet slip out from under me and I crash down onto the hallway floor. Did someone just attack me? I scramble up as fast as I can, but my socks keep wanting to slide on the smooth surface underfoot. I don't know what happened. I didn't see anyone. It must have been magic, but where was the spellcaster? Was he invisible?
Okay.
It's already dark out here. It wouldn't take much illusion for someone to hide. And with true sight, you could see straight through any magical darkness. Oh, why didn't I think of that? I invoke the spell, but I don't see anything new. Maybe it wasn't illusion, or maybe I'm just too late. I listen, but I don't hear any more movement. Quietly now, I ease my way to the next turning and peer down the hall. Nothing. No one.
You could have also cast silence on your heavily socked feet.
Was someone there at all? Was it a phantasm or a shadow? Or just a prank of some sort? Without more clues, I cannot know. I return to my own hall, but I keep my eyes open just in case.
Alright. Interesting. Wonder what that was all about.
What did I run into last night? Another student, most likely. Why attack me? I wasn't involved in whatever was going on. I was just trying to see what was happening. Whoever it was didn't want to be caught. He was running away. But not just from me, because it was the running that I heard in the first place. Running away from what? I didn't see anyone following. Maybe he'd done something bad and was trying to get away from the scene of the crime. I didn't hear any uproar today, but it might have only been a prank. I don't go out at night very often. Maybe there's another reason for people to run by Wolf Hall in the dark. Who would know?
Ooh. I can ask William. Heck yeah. William's been hiding from me.
I knock on William's door.
Franco? What is it?
Sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if you'd heard anything strange in the night.
What do you mean?
People in the halls at night, running around and trying not to be caught.
I'm sure there are many reasons for people to sneak around at night. You shouldn't worry about it.
Someone attacked me.
What?
I heard someone running. I followed the sound, but I couldn't see anyone. Then all of a sudden I got knocked down. Probably by magic.
I don't know anything about that. It was probably nothing, but I'll keep an eye out. If you need someone to go with you...
I'm not scared. It's my problem to solve. I just wondered if you knew something I didn't.
Right. You're a wolf. Sorry. I don't think you need to worry. People moving around at night are probably just looking for a bit of privacy. Most likely, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time and startled someone. I don't think there's a real mystery to solve.
I suppose.
Interesting. I'll leave Donald and Luke for when I do Luke's route.
Well, it probably doesn't matter anyway.
Well, at least I got the chance to talk to William, I guess. He might figure something out too, who knows? Who can say about these things?
Footsteps in the hall signal the usual Saturday morning distributions, but nothing for me. What should I do today?
I don't need to buy anything at the mall. I don't have to go to the dungeons yet, so I guess I'll study and get more mana. I just realized that poor Manuel's had to get up super early this year and has to spend time with Krabby. Poor Manuel.
Minnie Cochran is assisting students in the school library.
Sure, we'll study with her.
Minnie and I discuss the principles of green magic. Smart and green magic increase by 1. Stress increases by 4. I say to myself in my head.
Night again, eh?
Trying to work out what to write in my next letter home, I have stayed up later than I intended. I can't call this evening anymore. It's night, and I should get to bed.
This music again.
As I start to prepare for sleep, I hear footsteps in the hall outside. The footsteps walk past my door and keep going. Who's out there? Quietly, I crack open the door and peer outside, just in time to see a figure disappear around the corner. I only saw him for a moment, but that was definitely William's ponytail.
Okay.
Does this have something to do with the person, or whatever, that attacked me the other night? Or is this a more personal encounter? What is he up to?
Oh yeah, we following for sure.
William's got his boots on. I don't. If I'm quiet, he won't hear me. I cast a quick silence spell to muffle any sound I make, just in case.
That's why I needed silence. Awesome. Okay.
Leaving my door ajar, I follow William down the dark passageways. Luckily for me, he's just walking along, not checking behind him or making any attempt at stealth. He doesn't seem worried about being caught or followed. He's not walking towards the other sleeping halls. He's heading past upper-level classrooms. They aren't his goal either. At last, he comes to a door. An exit door. From the location, this goes out behind the building. I don't think I've ever been there. I slide swiftly along the floor to catch the door before it closes and ease myself out after him.
Whoa. This is a new place.
There's a little courtyard, mostly surrounded by buildings. Unlike the decorative flower arrangements out front, here there is nothing but bare grass.
Is this like a dueling arena? Like magic dueling arena kind of deal?
A paved path leads away into the shadow of the trees. That's where William's headed. I squint into the gloom. There's another, smaller building over that way. What is it? I'm so busy trying to see what's ahead that I trip over a loose stone in the path. Thanks to the spell I cast earlier, I don't make a sound and William doesn't notice.
That is a relief.
In William's shadow, I approach the strange building, which appears to shine and glimmer slightly in the moonlight. Is it enchanted somehow? Holding my breath, I pass through the door.
Whoa. That's some funky plants.
It's a wizard's greenhouse. This must be where Professor Potsdam stores plants that aren't on display. And there are other students already here to greet William.
Oh, hello, Corinna.
Hello. Oh, are you bringing a new member?
What?
And now he turns and notices me.
Franco, what are you doing here?
Following you.
You shouldn't...
You do not like poetry?
Oh man, it's all coming together! It's a secret poetry club in the greenhouse! Amazing! Yes, 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 great! Alright, thank you, Damien. Damien actually told the truth.
Aha! This must be William's secret poetry reading club.
I love poetry. Okay, I just want to save in case William's like, you're totally lying. Nobody loves poetry that much. Poetry? I love poetry.
I love poetry. I enjoy a lot of poetry, especially when it's read aloud. It has more resonance that way.
Oh, good, you are joining. Then Tyrannus won't be lonely.
The Lench Kid. Is it safe for him to recite poetry with his bloodline?
I didn't invite him, but... I suppose what's done is done. Poetry is meant to be shared, and secrets are meant to be kept. Do you promise never to tell anyone where the Midnight Poets meet?
You can tell someone you're one of us if you trust them, but you can't tell about the meetings. You have to bring them here.
A magical promise is a solemn oath that can't be broken without severe consequences, but they're being careful not to ask for too much.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember losing my powers last game because I broke a solemn promise.
I promise.
We do have a rule. No love poems. Any other sort of poetry is okay. But since you probably didn't bring anything, you can just listen.
I hope you like it.
We settle back to wait for the other members to arrive. It's a small group. Tyrannus turns out to be the only other freshman. He glares at me, but the other members seem happy to have me present.
Oh, sorry. Were you trying to romance William too?
One by one, members stand up to recite the poem they had planned for the evening. Many are funny, some are philosophical.
Remember me when I am gone away, gone far away into the silent land.
After that, everyone sits around for a while talking about how their week has gone, and then we all break out to sneak back to our dorms. It seems I've joined my first secret society.
My first one. I plan on more. Awesome. That was really cool. Did I learn... I learned disruption and teleport, so... Yeah, let's put disruption there. Probably a good thing to have on your quick slot. These I can open my book. Oh, I had another page? Oh, okay. I've learned so many spells. Let's see. Did we read about that? I think we did. Yeah, okay. So it's this one. No nosing about.
Luke needed my help to find the school library. He didn't want to ask Donald because he thought it would make him look stupid and was embarrassed. When I was there, I saw Ellen working on a research project, but I didn't disturb her.
Bump in the night?
Someone or something was running around the halls at night. Whoever he was, he knocked me down and made a clean getaway.
Midnight mystery.
I tried to find more information about what happened last night. William hinted that it might have been someone returning from a romantic rendezvous.
And secret society.
I saw William sneaking out of Wolf Hall at night, and followed him to the secret meeting of the Midnight Poets. In order to join, I promised to never reveal where they hold the meetings. Maybe now we'll be better friends.
Yes, maybe so. So this is how I joined the poetry club, I just realized. Okay. Cool. Very cool. I think that is it. Start the next week.
On Monday morning, someone knocks on my door.
Oh, hello.
Good morning! I'm going around to make sure all the freshmen know that the next exam will take place this Friday.
Minnie, you could have told me before this weekend so I could have practiced my spells. Drat it all.
This Friday, not next Friday. If exams are held once every month, I would have expected the next one to be closer to the end of the month.
No, next week is the dark dance, so there are no classes on Friday.
What's the dark dance?
I can tell you about that later. I need to make sure everyone knows about the exam before they set their schedules. Because it's the last chance to learn new spells before needing to use them in the dungeon, so people need to be prepared. Got it? Okay, bye!
She hurries away. Well, knowing that I need to be ready for a test, what should I do this week?
Not go to the dungeons, apparently. Why can't I go to the dungeons during the week? Mere stress. Fine, I gotta sleep again. And more blue! Make it blue. See what other spells I can learn. I succeeded at sleeping. Can you fail at sleeping? I'll find out, I'm sure. Alright.
In a previous lesson, we discussed how to prevent an opponent from casting spells by disrupting that effort. When successfully timed, disruption causes a spell to fizzle and the mana involved to be wasted. However, if your target was not casting a spell at the time, only your own mana would be expended. With blue magic, it is possible to directly alter a caster's control, causing mana to bleed away and be lost. However, your own power will be dispersed as well. Both casters will be weakened. If your mana pool is greater, or you possess a charm to improve the efficiency of your blue casting, you may still gain advantage. Remember, as long as a spellcaster possesses any mana at all, he is not helpless. It takes very little power for someone to stab you in the back if you are unguarded.
Sacrifices some of the caster's magic, causing a target to lose magic similarly. I wonder if that means I still have that exam where, you have to race against a fellow student. I hate that one. That one's so stressful.
William flags me down in the hallway.
Hey, got a minute?
Okay, what's up?
Well, it happens that my brother Donald's birthday is next week. You see him more than I do. I wondered if you had any idea what he might like for a gift.
Isn't he a bit old for that?
What do you mean?
Sorry, I'm not sure. Where I come from, only children have presents from friends for a birthday. If it were my birthday, I would take everyone out, buy them a meal so that they could enjoy being with me. But it is different here.
Right. If we went for a birthday meal, I would pay, not him. And Donald's feelings would be hurt if I didn't give him some kind of present. Family should always think of family.
Am I supposed to give presents? I don't know how this works.
Unless he invites you to do something special for a celebration, he wouldn't be expecting a gift. If you want to show that you're a good friend, you could get him a card. Or just help me think of something and I can say it's from both of us. I've been here at school for the past few years. I'm a little out of touch.
What sort of gift would Donald like?
A book, a hat, cheese? You should ask Luke. Cheese. I don't think he'd like a book. He doesn't want to be. He's smart, but he's just like. He doesn't want people to think of him as smart. I don't want to say ask Luke. Oh, shoot. I got him socks last time. Why can't I get him socks? Donald gift. I'm torn between a hat and cheese. What if William buys him a really dumb hat, though? Let's say a hat.
What about one of those baseball hats?
You mean a baseball cap?
I guess. They're very America, and they come in all colors. And in the cartoons, a boy with a backwards hat is the one who causes trouble. That's Donald, right?
I don't think I can see him wearing that.
Okay. Maybe not the hat. We'll see. I want to see what these options are. Cheese.
Is that a traditional gift in your country?
No. I mean, most people like cheese and will eat it, but that isn't why I said it. Donald mentioned a great whisker who once filled the school with cheese or something. He said he was a legend.
The Great Williker. Right.
Well, Donald wants to be a legend too, so he might appreciate that.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with the cheese this time around, see what happens.
I'll think about it. Thanks.
Anytime.
You can't go wrong with cheese. The Great Whisker, something like that.
As I'm walking back to my dorm, I see a group of people standing near one of the buildings, necks craning upward. I look up to see a figure standing on the roof. The sun in my eyes makes it hard to see detail, but I think that's a girl in Snake Hall robes. Is she going to jump?
Oh no, it's Kate all over again.
I move closer, just in time to see Professor Potsdam emerge from a building and come over to join the group on the ground. It looks like they're all seniors.
Spread yourselves out a bit more. If you put your hands on your hips, your elbow shouldn't bump anyone. Brian, Isabel, take a step. Now watch your directions. Keep your focus straight. We don't want her to bounce. I will maintain the link to keep your forces balanced, so if you would please open your minds.
Is this a class exercise? It sounds a little dangerous. There is a vague tingle of magic, and then Potsdam raises her head.
You can jump now, dear.
I can't watch. When I dare to look back, I see the girl hovering over the heads of the seniors, her arms and legs spread like she's trying to catch hold of the air. She wobbles up and down a bit, but appears mostly steady.
What a brave girl. Oh.
Those shoes. Isn't that Barbara Solmoro?
Of course it's Barbara. That's right. Ease her lower. Now peel back.
The senior standing furthest from the floating girl back away, followed by more until only those directly underneath her remain.
Hold her right there for a moment. Now move!
The last few seniors dive out of the way as Barbara falls face first onto the ground. Even from only a few feet high, that had to hurt, and I'm half expecting her to have a bloody nose when she gets up. If she gets up.
Aw.
But when she pushes herself to her feet, she appears entirely unharmed, just a bit dusty. Of course, Professor Potsdam must have shielded her before she dropped.
I hope you all enjoyed this chance to put your skills into practice.
I think I'm glad it wasn't me.
Poor Barbara. Still, she had a lot of faith jumping from that height. Sheesh. Goodness graciousness. Oh, it's exam day.
What if we have to wrestle an alligator? What if they throw us down a bottomless pit, and if we can't fly, we keep falling forever? Dude, relax or you'll give yourself a hernia.
What's a hernia?
Muscle injury, I think. You can get it from lifting or trying too hard. Anyway, it's just an exam. You'll be fine. And if you really get in trouble, you can always give up, have the teachers rescue you, and join me in detention. Ugh.
Well, it will be over soon enough.
Yeah, it's true. Hey. Here we go.
At the appointed time, I make my way to the testing location. Not the actual testing location, of course, just the place they'll teleport me in from. We can't walk down to the dungeons ourselves, since then we'd already know where the exit was and how to reach it. Showing up here indicates that we are ready to begin. Am I ready?
Oh, you can change your equipment. Oh boy. That's new.
I don't like that.
Come on. Yeah. Exam 2. Boop. Well, I'm ready.
Alright then. Here we go.
Oh, I don't like that. You find yourself back in the dungeons. In the distance, you hear something hissing. Okay. Something hissing. I could be in trouble. Although that sounds more like gas than a snake. What is this? The floor is made of stone and very solid. If at first you don't succeed, try again is inscribed upon it. Okay. Looks round enough to roll, but too heavy to move. Okay, I think I need to make it smaller if I wanted to use that. Why is this hissing making me so... Oh... What is that? Broken stone blocks loosely piled. They look heavy. Okay, can I inspect the pile of rocks? Its integrity is at 100%. Carving? You examine the carving, a stone plaque on the floor, on top of which is a smooth, raised oval. It looks a bit like a very large button. Okay, can I inspect it? Pushing it into the down position triggers some sort of magical effect. It would need a heavy object to hold it in place. Huh. Do I have... Oh, I could teleport the boulder here. Yeah. Let me... Can I not save again? I just want to see if I can teleport the boulder from here. Teleport. Okay. Spellbook. Okay, now I need to go back. Where was that? That probably turns off the gas, I'm assuming. Okay. Boulder. Here? I think that worked. Yes! Hey, what do you know? And now I feel a lot more calm. Let's look at it. Okay. That's cool. What else can we look at? Floor is ordinary. Walls are good. Okay. Don't see anything suspicious. There's something on the floor here. Noxmani. Okay. Okay, it's very solid. That's a solid floor right there. Okay, so the gas is turned off. That's awesome. And that's it. What about these, like, hidden rooms with treasure and stuff? Alright, hold on. I gotta be sure. Gotta be sure there's nothing I'm missing out on. Is there anything in here, like where I started? No. 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 Nothing on the floor either. Alright. That looks fine. And then where this boulder was. Too much for your spell to examine in detail. No spirits nearby. True sight? I mean, I don't need to do this, but I'm just curious. Can I teleport myself? Hold on. I'm just gonna save over that. Where's my book? Can't move there. I can just move my... Just curious why. There's like a thing in there. What else do I have? Okay, it's not an illusion. We could try casting Farsight. No. Disruption, disperse. Diagnosis? No. I was thinking of the other spell where you can, like, follow footsteps, but I don't have that. Alright, well. I mean, I solved the thing. Maybe I need other magic to find hidden treasures and things. I can also talk to Minnie, see what she has to say. Climb the stairs.
I make my way up to the surface, blinking a bit at the sunlight.
Congratulations, Franco! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. Oh, achievement, gas safety. And I'm glad to see you haven't taken too much damage from our little poison trap. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after.
Well, that's done.
What if I could have teleported myself on the other side of the, poison, too?